Hi, I'm Nick.
Hi, I'm Shane.
Nick.
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 Shane.
Hey, and welcome to the Nick and Shane Show. Hi, I'm Nick.
Hi, I'm Shane.
And welcome again to the Nick and Shane Show. Nick and Name.
Yeah, I've been married once before. I've been called way worse.
I'm Nickolas, Wildstar candidate for California governor. And this is my man, Sugar Shane, in the house.
Sugar Shane. Yes, I'm sweet. I'm known for that.
Yes, indeed. Well, thank you for being here with me, Shane. And thank you to all of you out there for jumping into the Nick and Shane Show. If you are watching out there, wherever you are welcome to jump into the show by clicking the link in the description. So go ahead and click that link, and we'll be happy to have you here in the studio with us to talk about today's conversation with us. So, of course, if you are watching out there, whoever you are, please feel free to also ask us a question or drop a comment or whatever during the broadcast, and we'll go ahead and show that here during the show. Okay, Shane, how you doing over there, man?
Man, above average this week, man. I'm doing all right.
All right, good.
I for the first time ever, man. I dropped $50 on cryptocurrency.
What?
Just to see what this game's all about. You've talked me into it.
All right.
Yeah. and so for those of you who are wanting to know anything at all about cryptocurrency, about NFTs, about what this whole thing is, you tuned in on a good night, because Nick's going to walk us through it. He's trying to educate me and teach me, and believe me, if he can teach me, he can teach anybody.
Well, I do my best to make sure that the information that's out there about this whole cryptocurrency revolution is something that's easily digestible, because we need to get involved, and we need to know, we need to be able to understand the information and then be able to apply it, so thank you for that shout out there. But I myself just pretty much dove into it over the past, I would say, 2 years. I talked about crypto for a long time, talked about how people should buy Bitcoin and Litecoin and Ethereum, and promoted it, I would say, maybe ever since about 2013. Yeah, 2013 or 2014. But I myself did not bite the bullet, didn't jump into it, and suffer because of it, like most people. If you don't know what a Bitcoin is, you definitely are out of touch with this digital revolution already, because Bitcoin is one of the driving leaders in this whole cryptocurrency evolution. So Bitcoin itself, one Bitcoin, I believe, is about $35,000. It's been going up and down, and it's volatile.
It's definitely been going down since I invested in it. I've noticed that. I've noticed about it right away.
It's like just my luck, right? When I buy it, it's going.
Oh, Shane's in. Yeah, let's drop.
Well, the cool part about buying in on the dip is you get to enjoy when it rides up. You know what I mean? So
I'm looking forward to the excitement.
All right, good. Yeah. So since we didn't buy that dip back in 2013 when Bitcoins were going for about $300 or something like that, and now they're, like I said, around $30,000 each, there are other cryptocurrencies that are showing just as much promise in creating that value in the crypto market as Bitcoin has, Ethereum being one of them. Ethereum is another cryptocurrency that has been taken off recently because of the adaptation of NFTs. I know that's a buzzword that you guys probably have heard recently in the news. So we're going to be talking about NFTs, cryptocurrencies, fiat currencies, and how that all could add to our freedom, because that's really what we want. We want economical freedom. I think you want that too, a little bit, Shane,
I want
right?
all the freedom. All the freedom.
Yes, we want all the freedom all of the time,
Yes.
And one thing that could definitely benefit us all is being able to have stronger buying power. Right now we need it more than ever with the inflation rising in our country. Just so you guys know, I have my son with me. Crystal's working tonight, so I'm on daddy duty, and Chance is over there bouncing on the bed.
What's wrong with that?
So you may hear him in the background or even jump in my lap during the show. But yeah, as I said, with Ethereum, pretty much taking the whole cryptocurrency thing to the mainstream, it's all has to do with NFTs. So if you guys haven't heard about it, what it is these funky little things. Hold on. Wait.
A non-fungible token.
Yeah, non-fungible tokens, which is basically a financial term for a non-fungible token. So a fungible token in real life, I guess, would be cash. You could trade $1 for another. It holds the same value. What would be a non-fungible token in real life would be me trading this shirt that I'm wearing right here for the shirt that you're wearing. They're two different items. They differ in value. Mine could possibly cost more or less than yours, but if we trade it, those are going to be two things that are being exchanged that don't have the same value. But what gives it value is that it's mine, it's one of a kind, and I'm the owner of it. So with the digital, on the digital side, a non-fungible token is exactly that, something that has value. It's a one of a kind, and it attracts ownership of that asset, of that product. So it adds to the validation and authorization of it actually being real. How you get a watch or something like that, or some shoes or a shirt. And because of it being of a certain brand, you want to make sure that it is actually genuine, for diamonds, a little diamond tester or something like that. So it's a way of authenticating it to make sure that it actually is what it is. So NFTs has basically done that by way of smart contracts. It's another cryptology or whatever the case may be that adds to the encryption of the cryptocurrency. So that exchange is done by way of a smart contract, which keeps track of like a ledger of every transaction, and that validates that product and that transaction. So hopefully that wasn't too confusing to any of you out there. Shane, did I?
No, I get it. Makes perfect sense. Yeah.
All right. Exactly.
So an NFT is not a cryptocurrency.
No, it is not.
Correct. Okay.
No, it can be purchased with cryptocurrency, and it's looked at as being kind of like a token because it does hold value like a cryptocurrency, but you aren't able to exchange it for, another cryptocurrency. Okay. So you can purchase it for a cryptocurrency and sell it for a cryptocurrency, but like I said, you can buy one for $5, sell it for $500. You can buy one for $500, sell it for $5, just depending on the value of that product.
Okay.
You got a question?
Yeah. So, and now the other thing too that's different, right? Can anyone just go make a cryptocurrency? Like anyone can just go make an NFT?
Yes, anybody can create a cryptocurrency on the blockchain. It has to go through the technological, process of it being validated as a coin through the
Okay.
blockchain. But once you do that, you can create a cryptocurrency, and that's, I guess, the um, most suspect part of about crypto is people feel like, hey, if anybody can just create it out of thin air, then how is it real?
Right. We're used to government and banks creating it out of thin air. We don't like just anybody.
Exactly. You just hit the nail on the head right there.
Of course.
We, the people, are just more conditioned to our government and elected officials or whatever, the authorities, having that power to coin. Why shouldn't we have that power to coin? We should be able to determine the value and dictate a value in our own communities. If here in Fresno we wanted to create our own fiat currency or whatever currency to trade with for different things, that should be what we should be able to do. But according to the Federal Reserve Act, which was signed back in the early 1930s, that basically prevented us from being able to coin our own money. Before that, we were able to do exactly that, so centralization of our currency has crippled us economically.
Yeah. So that'd be December 23rd, 1913. That would be the
Oh, pardon me. Yeah, 1913.
Yeah.
Get down. So, yeah. So, with this whole being able to create your own coin thing, it's a matter of you making it popular, getting attraction, having people actually use it.
Right.
that takes a lot of footwork. I think what made Bitcoin unique is it was the first of its kind. So that's why a lot of people gravitated towards it, and it's been embraced by the crypto community is because it was the first.
Sure.
And it's sophisticated in its design, etc. But Ethereum is the same way, but it works off the blockchain network, and it's its own token, which is Ether. And you're able to buy products like these NFTs using the Ethereum network. Right now, you cannot buy an NFT using Bitcoin, to my knowledge. So if there's somebody out there that knows differently, you're welcome to correct me now or shut the fuck up. But from what I've learned is that you cannot use a Bitcoin to buy an NFT. So you must use Ethereum. So Shane, you did very well in buying Ethereum because right now it seems like that's going to become very popular.
Well,
and have more of a modern day use than Bitcoin until Bitcoin becomes more widely acceptable by some of these financial institutions. I know Goldman Sachs has added it to their portfolio. The Federal Reserve just recently came out with did a conference about adding a digital currency to their portfolio as well. So what do you think about the whole crypto revolution and the shift to digital currencies instead of the fiat ones?
Well, look, as a fellow libertarian, I'm no fan of fiat currency.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think the currency system was very flawed prior to crypto. I love everything cryptocurrency stands for. I love it. It stands for freedom. It stands for liberty. It stands for independence. And yet, as a currency, as an entity, as a thing itself, it is entirely dependent upon electricity.
Yeah, we definitely need it to work.
Yeah, and
electricity right now in order for your terminals to work. Not all of the cash registers are old school cash registers, where you're putting cash in and out of it. It's some damn little, screen, a tablet looking thing, and then turn it around and have you sign your name on it.
Oh yeah, and if you actually do like receive cash as payment, it's inconvenient these days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I understand that. No, here's the way I look at it, man. I keep bringing up the Kazakhstan, right? They just when it got too scary for government, when the people had enough, when people were ready to revolt, and it had enough of corrupt government shut them down, shut down their internet, shut down their like. Look, man. Again, I'm in. Hey, I bought some crypto, and now I'm a crypto guy because I have at least $50 in crypto. Right? I'm hip. I'm cool. But at the same time, man, I'm a skeptic all the way. I really do not trust our government, and I don't believe that there's anything that they're incapable of.
I agree. I would say, as far as the Kazakhstan example, you're right. The government pulled the plug on the power, which is why independence, as far as being able to have access to power, should be essential to us. That way, we won't have one entity, such as a government body, that be able to pull the cord. So there's that. We definitely need to establish independence. On the other side, as far as your reluctance with the digital aspect of it, or the power aspect, is the power is always going to come back on. The power is going to be on somewhere, unless that EMP thing happened, like I said before, in which case you still got Faraday cages, you still got people that are going to think about that and put safety precautions, safety measures in place to prevent that from happening. So I think even if the American government were to shut off the power, so to speak, you could go to England, you could go to Mexico, you can go to Canada, and the power is going to be on, and you'll have access to your money. It's just like right now with, if the power were to go out, all of your money is on your ATM debit card. And not in cash, like you said.
True. It's true.
So when the power goes down at your bank and they say, oh, well, the power is down, we're not able to conduct any transactions, you're screwed. If you go to the grocery store, you're able to buy something, all of the power is down, you're screwed, So the same possibility is already there.
Yeah, I guess so. I look at it, and maybe this is just me being an arrogant American, but I do believe that if things were to actually go to hell in America to the point where they just shut down the internet entirely, right? There will be no other place on earth that's safe. America will be the last to fall. But when it does, you can rest assured the rest of the world's going with it. Now, all that said, that's just my skepticism about America, the government, all that stuff. At the same time, going back to crypto itself, is it a good idea? Is it smart? Is it intelligent? Is it useful? Does it stand for everything I stand for? Yes.
Right.
I'm a big fan of crypto. I'm a big fan of any alternative to the garbage that we currently have that has created the crap that we're currently all dealing with.
Yeah, I would like to try new crap.
Yeah.
We've dealt with this one long enough. It's done enough damage to us, and if this new crap is showing promise, why not try it out, see what happens?
And at the very least, at least the new crap's not the old crap. I mean,
exactly. Yeah, but Speaking of NFTs, let's get back to that. The crap. So when people hear NFTs, when they see it or whatever, these monkeys probably come to mind. This thing right here, and it's called a Bored Ape. This was one of the first few popularized NFTs, since they were around beforehand, but this is one of the projects that kind of picked up and ended up making a lot of money. But this one Bored Ape right here is a $300,000 Bored Ape NFT. So for $3,000 because of a misplaced decimal point. So right now, these pictures they're called PFPs, profile pictures, are being sold at $300,000, $250,000. Some of them even more than that. You know, here's another one. It's called Crypto Punks. This one right here, $69 million. Okay. There's other projects out there that are picking up in popularity, but like I said, these are the two most popular that took the NFT thing to the mainstream. So
okay, so help me understand what's a project.
okay, so a project is like this NFT right here. It's one of, I believe, 10,000 they did. So the project is whatever artwork that you create to sell that NFT. So with this one, there's different type of variations. There's another one with a hat, another one like a headband. This guy here, he's wearing a hat, more darker tone. You see, so they've made different variations of it, and because of it, this would all be This would all be one, or this was all one project. Yeah, this one's number 6398. So it's like having a card set, like a trading card set, sport card set. If you buy a box sport card set, my box of sport cards would be different from yours. There may be some in mine that's different from yours. Because there's only so many box sets made, maybe 5,000 of them or whatever the case may be. That's what makes it a limited edition now. So you may have 1 million people out there that want those 5,000 cards that are available. So that's what has made this project very popular, is because only so many were available and they were selling like hotcakes. Some of these projects, when they launch, they sell out in hours, even minutes, you know.
And so just so that, like, you know, listeners understand. So let's just say that you and I did this project and we made 100 of these things, right?
Yeah.
Now, all 100 of them sell. We'll have fun with it. We'll say all 100 of them sell. And let's just say they all sell for $100. So we made what, 10,000? Yeah.
Yeah, if we're selling them for
100,
you said 100 each.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we make $10,000 off the initial sale, but as I understand it now, the way you explained it to me, maybe I got it wrong. Every time they sell again, we get 10%.
Correct. So the kind of like base royalty that they applied to NFTs is a 10% royalty. So the person that mints it is able to retain a 10% royalty every time it's resold. So just as I just showed you that other picture or whatever, resold for $300,000.
Right, dude, this is like the Republican monkey. That's all I can think of.
Yeah, this is another one. So, but yeah, so every time that it's resold, the person who originated it gets 10% of that resale amount. So we would get 10%. We can increase that. You're able to determine how much you want that royalty percentage to be. There's some out there that are 20%. There's some out there that are 80%. You know, there's musicians that are selling NFT projects where they'll sell an album, retain 80%, but you get to keep 20%, you know? So yeah, it's a way for everybody down the chain to make money. I sell it to you, you sell it to somebody, we both make money. That next person purchases it, sells it again. Everybody makes money all down the line. So
except for the last guy who buys it.
Yeah, except for the last guy who buys it. But then the last guy who buys it is holding on to something valuable. It's just like example, if we were to say if it was a Mona Lisa, a picture of a Mona Lisa, and let's say the artist attached to that NFT, since it is essentially looked at as being like a digital receipt, you can cash in that receipt. They call it burning. So you can burn your NFT to cash it in and redeem whatever it is that, you know, is being offered for that NFT. Some of them, it's just the art. Like with these NFTs, this project, what they're offering is like membership to celebrity parties, you know, and trips and cash prizes and all of this other shit. So that's how they pump up the project to encourage people to want to buy in. Like the most successful ones are selling because of that reason.
Okay, so let me get this straight. If I buy one of these,
Mm-hmm.
there was a promotion that went along with it that said I got to meet a celebrity or I got to like something special for me buying one of those.
Yeah. So because you are owner of this NFT, you would
Right.
have VIP access to some of their private parties where celebrities and famous people would be at, you know. So that's why a lot of people want to buy these NFTs, is so they can be able to have that type of access.
So this is like a token for the cool kids club.
Exactly. Precisely. So they're doing that with many of the projects that are coming out right now. Here's one. Ozzy Osbourne actually has an NFT project and shared a scam link. Since we talk about scammers and, you know, what's a scam or how can people be scammed in this whole NFT thing, and that's by what they call you know, dump and run kind of projects, where people will dump a whole bunch of money into it, pump up the price, you know, and then while you're a holder of it, I'll sell so I can make money off of when it's high, and then the price goes down, and then now you get screwed and you lose money. So that's what's happened a few times because of bad projects like this one that Ozzy Osbourne had promoted that ended up turning out to be a scam.
Well, this one looks like it was a bad link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that scam link that was shared, you know, like if I use my platform to promote an NFT project and it ends up being a scam, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm partly responsible because I didn't do my research to actually find out if that project was legit or not. And
Wow.
that's one of the most, I guess, hesitant things about people getting in the NFT space is reputability. You know, who can you trust?
Right.
And the
Dude, if you can't trust Ozzy Osbourne, you can't trust anyone.
Right. How about Tom Brady? Tom Brady is in an NFT space. He's NFT agency raises $170 million in funding from crypto investors. So you got Tom Brady out there. The Dallas Mavericks recently gave away NFTs to all of their ticket holders that attended, I think, one of their games recently.
All right.
NFTs is again becoming more popularized and opening the door for wider crypto usage of Ethereum. Here's one came out recently. A student accidentally became a millionaire after turning selfies into an NFT as a joke. I wish they had a picture of it here. Here we go. Maybe they'll show it here. All right, so this guy took 1,000 pictures of himself. No, I don't want to show that. We'll mute it so we won't get any copyright claims. So this guy took 1,000 pictures of himself for past 5 years, okay? All of these pictures, and he put it together as an NFT project, put it on, and got $1 million. It was up, and he basically did it as just a joke, and now it's like a meme NFT, you know, where people want to have it as a joke, but these NFTs are now very expensive. Stop it, big boy. So, as the article said here, The kid was able to sell all of his project, 1,000 pictures, which ended up being a total of $1 million. So yeah, right here. If you want a picture, it'll cost you $10,000 right now.
Wow. And you originally priced each one at
$3.
$3.
He originally priced them at $3. Right now, if you want to buy one, it'll cost you $10,000. Here's another one. A 12-year-old made an NFT project and became a multi-millionaire as well. So you got kids out there doing this also. Here she is. Come on, big boy. Here she is. She made $6 million selling NFTs. And yeah, this is how the younger generation is able to circumvent our fiat currency system, make themselves a substantial amount of wealth, and it again is completely independent and separate from our current financial system. So if you have younger people like her out there doing it and to the millions, pretty soon the American dollar is going to not be worth anything. I mean, just recently there was a rapper who said he doesn't want any cash anymore. He wants all cryptocurrency. The mayor of New York right now is taking his salary and converting it to cryptocurrency. You have a lot of sports athletes that are taking their contracts and requesting that they be paid in crypto. So
yeah. Well, honestly, man, I think next year, if they bring us back again for another season, we should demand crypto.
Yeah, why not?
I think we went too easy on him this year. Hey, what's going on, little man?
Say hi, Shane. Hi.
What's going on, Chance?
Hi. How you doing?
He's throwing signs, man. You put his hand up. He started.
Right. I got to inspire him to wave. Come on. So, yeah, I mean, this is definitely a way for us to establish wealth. When we talk about having our own money, and not being reliant upon the money creators, the fiat system, the central banking system, the Federal Reserve, this is a way for us to do that,
Well, this is the way that I'm looking at it. I know so many artistic people that I mean they could put NFTs together like all day and night and just like I don't know, come up with different ideas for NFTs. I mean, they could start just because that's what you can do, right? You just start creating these things and selling them.
Yeah, you just start. Just jump in and get started. But of course, the main thing has to do with what is it that you're offering. If you're just, out there putting up some selfies like this guy, who knows? It took them a few years to actually sell them because they were up as NFTs for a while. But all of a sudden, they started booming, to where now.
So this kid essentially offered nothing.
I don't think he did.
Okay, so what really happened here is somebody with a lot of money who decided they were going to make some money in crypto. Some dumbass bought an NFT that had nothing to offer and made this kid rich.
Yep. And that's how you can do it too. We broke this down. These are like new penny stocks. You know what I'm saying? You can buy it, and same thing with crypto. You can buy in, when the cost is very low, and once the value increases, you get to, collect all of that difference.
Well, now I noticed this week too, right? It's not just crypto that's taking a hit. Even the stock market seems to have been taking a bit of a hit this week.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think that they tried to say that's about the Omicron or whatever the case may be.
Omnicorn.
Yeah, the reason why the market's fluctuating is because of this coronavirus crisis.
Oh my
Um,
God.
but I think that in itself is, you know, a lie.
Of
Just
course.
kind of divert us away from all jumping in and getting away from the fiat currency system.
Yeah.
Because when we talk about decentralizing our money, this is right at our fingertips, literally, to where we're able to do exactly that.
Oh yeah, the American. Don't you agree, Nick? Don't you? The American dollar is dead.
Yes, it's been dead for a long while.
Yes, yeah.
So,
So
I'm actually happy that it's on its last breath.
Yep. Yep. No, the literally the only reason it has any value is it's because the only thing the authorities will accept is payment for taxes.
Exactly. Until they start to figure out how they can take this money from us.
Exactly. Oh yeah, if they start accepting crypto as payment for taxes and whatever, the dollar will be dead overnight.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're trying to figure it out. That's why I said the Fed chair and all of these legislators with this Build Back America bill, better bill. It was actually stuck in there somehow, some way. What does that have to do with building back America better? But yeah, they're already contemplating how it can be implemented and put into circulation into society. But if you go out most places, I mean, I don't know how much you travel, but I've been to quite a few places, gas stations where they've had a crypto, a Bitcoin ATM.
Yeah, they got them here.
They have them there as well?
Yeah.
All right. See, yeah, hotels where they have the cryptocurrency terminals and stuff like that. So
I have not noticed that, but
yeah, in Vegas, if you have more businesses that embrace cryptocurrency as a method of payment, it's over. Game over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And right now, I believe PayPal is allowing crypto. Visa, MasterCard is offering their logo for certain cryptocurrencies exchanges like crypto.com and Robinhood, Coinbase. All of them pretty much have cards available where you can purchase crypto and dump it onto your card and use that for purchases. You don't even need a bank anymore. All of it is being done as a financial instrument with that card. So what you were talking about with the power situation and or the digitization of our money, it's already done. It's been done. We're already there.
It has been.
Yeah. So I know a lot of people are fearful that with this whole crypto revolution, that the biggest threat is that, like he pointed out, the government possibly pulling one over our eyes or taking over this, kind of using it to establish a one world government, a one currency, a global currency, and getting us on this social credit system. But I don't think that'll happen. I think because of the platform, you'll always have the opportunity of you and I doing our own thing and attracting the majority to join us in that. So because of that, they wouldn't be able to take over,
Yeah, I guess, again, like I say, man, when it comes to that, I'm skeptical. I believe in the evil of government, and I believe that they're capable of doing anything you can imagine and more. And so, I
think they want us to think that, but they can't. That's what this shit is proving, is that they can't. I mean, all of the multimillionaire billionaires, the ones like you said that are using this to funnel money, to get around their dirty money, they're using it. And because of that, the feds can't chase them, the IRS can't touch their money, and the rich people are happier because of it. So if you have more and more rich people that take their capital out of the central banking systems, put it into this is going to topple that in a short amount of time. I think if anything, it could happen overnight. You get Elon Musk, you get Jeff Bezos, and Mark Cuban. You get all of these rich people to start investing into cryptocurrency.
Right.
And, that's it.
Yeah. We'll see, man. I just don't look. It's there's a part of me that goes, I hear those names, right? Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, right? These guys that are billionaires and whatever. And there's a part of me that goes, look, man, if I was gonna like throw my money after something somebody else did, it might as well be those guys, right? I'm looking for an ROI.
Mm-hmm.
But then I think about who those guys are and what they stand for, and I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell if Elon Musk is just batshit crazy and has a few genius ideas, or if he's a decent human being. I can't tell if Jeff Bezos is a megalomaniac that shouldn't be trusted at all with anything ever, right. or if he is somebody who's just like, nah, screw it. I don't care about the system. I don't like, I'm just going to spend my life running roughshod over, authority, which is essentially what he does. I mean, dude, governments kowtow to him. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Bill Gates is the same way. So would I want my money associated with those types of people?
It already is, Shane.
I know, but why would I make the cognitive decision to go down that path? I guess is what I'm saying. Other than the fact
that's the thing. They're just part of the society, what I mean? So they need to utilize the monetary system just as much as you do. Now, whether it's the fiat currency system in America or a cryptocurrency in the digital one, they're going to be involved. It's money. And, everybody's going to be involved in that. And that's what I was saying about the crypto community or cryptocurrencies in general, is because of the decentralization. They can do whatever they want. They can get rich off of it, but so can we. We can get equally as rich, if not richer. I think just recently, this guy ended up becoming one of the richest people in the world off of cryptocurrency, like $91 billion. He's now a multi-billionaire off of cryptocurrency. He just snuck up on the list. Yep. And that's what this space provides as far as an opportunity, is for us to truly establish wealth in a way to where, again, we're not reliant upon the powers that be to provide that for us. If I forgot what the coin is. I think it's called Peer Coin. So what they do is they get a lot of green businesses to use their Peer Coin to buy and sell things to each other. So what that does is that increases the value of that coin. If we can do that with each and every coin across the board, then no matter what coin that you own, you're going to be able to, produce wealth from it. Like nice. You just said, you bought $50 worth of Ethereum. Now, last summer, Ethereum was about $300 each or something like that. Now they're about $3,000 plus.
Right.
So who knows what can happen next summer? Right. If another zero gets added to that, another zero gets added to your $50 investment,
Right.
And just think, that's just one coin. There are hundreds, Shane.
Oh, there are, man. That's the other thing I realized too. That's I asked that. It's like, can just anyone make a freaking coin? But yes, the answer is yes. Anyone can. Speaking of coins, man, I'm up to 12.5 pi.
All right, pretty good. Yeah, I'm almost at 30, I believe. So that's good.
All right, we should tell people what pi is too.
Yeah, we definitely need to get more people involved with that. So if you haven't heard about Pi, the Pi Network, it was created by a bunch of Stanford professors to basically create a community coin that's independent from the fiat currency system. But the way that this works is we, the community, get to mine the coin. We get to dictate the amount of coins that are in creation. And then, of course, once we put the cap on it, then we start utilizing them, and we're the first ones to have access to them. I think the network so far has about 25 million users.
Yep.
The one thing about Bitcoin mining is it's extremely expensive, and there's only so many people doing it. It's expensive because of on the power side. You know, it takes a lot of power to mine and do the digital processing, etc. So you have a lot of people spending a lot of money on computer servers just to do mining for Bitcoin. But with Pi, it works off a different type of mining software, or whatever the case may be, protocol. So it's much easier. So easy that you can download it on your phone. So I should probably drop my link up here or something like that. But the more people that we have in our network, because we're all connected, the more we're able to mine, the quicker we're able to mine, the more we're able to put in our wallet and save for when the coin actually goes active. So that's phase one of it. Phase two is allowing the open market, buy Pi. So once that happens, that's even going to increase the value of it even more.
Okay, so right now, would it be safe to say that Pi is like in pre-IPO mode?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So right now it's in pre-IPO mode. Once it does go live, then we're going to see the price of it skyrocket even more.
Okay,
then,
that'll be the IPO.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be rich. All I'm going to need is the 12 Pi I currently have. Those are worth $1 million a piece.
Exactly. There we go.
I don't know why I threw away $50 on Ethereum. I got greedy. I should have just been patient with Pi.
Hey, $50 here, $50 there. Why not be a multi-millionaire, billionaire like this guy? Not just $1 billion.
Yes.
We can all be billionaires for sure. But yeah, another one is called Helium. It's a way for you to, you actually introduced this to me, and I did more research into it. It looks very good. All right, so what Helium does is provides you with, or not provides you with, you actually buy the equipment. But once you buy the equipment, you're able to log into this network, this mining network, just simply by you providing web hotspot service to Internet of Thing products, smart TVs, smart refrigerators, all sorts of things. Yeah, packaging, the little devices that your Amazon guy uses and stuff like that. So what it does is it creates its own web network, which you benefit from, since you are creating a hotspot for that service. So what they do is pay you in cryptocurrency, in their crypto. It's called Helium. And you'll get paid with that depending on how much of a service that you're able to provide. So some people get about 1 Helium a month. Other people are making 10 a week, and right now, I believe the price of Helium is about $33 each or something like that. Early on, it was about 30 cents. So crypto mining is essentially creating the matrix, Tony Ellis says.
No. You already had to have the matrix in place to get to cryptocurrency.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's even more complicated than that, Tony.
Yeah. I would say this. The Matrix is the metaverse. That's the beta version of that,
Yeah, because, tell them about that. People are buying the cars in the metaverse.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It's not a real place you can drive a car.
Yeah.
And people
All right.
spend $140,000 on cars.
Yes. So people out there, if you're watching, you want to know how to make money off of NFTs. A lot of gamers are purchasing utilities for games, whether it be some type of new, I guess, weapon or some shit like that, or a new avatar or something. But NFTs are being bought and sold for gaming purposes. And there's certain websites like Sandbox and other ones that are out there where, again, these NFTs are going for tens of thousands of dollars, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. So what you can do is you can buy some of these NFTs when they're cheap. Like one of them, I believe, was a yacht. And it was like, let me find that, an NFT yacht. And it sold for over $100,000. And let me see, looks like this. This is an NFT yacht. All right. Just basically some digital design, something like that. These sell on some NFT marketplaces for hundreds of thousands of dollars. There was a NFT rock that sold for $1 million. So when you talk about the rich people out there using the the crypto market as a way for them to kind of like embezzle their funds, this is a great way to do it. Here's an NFT rock that sold for $1.7 million. Okay, so this is a way for you people out there to get rich. If you have any skills of digital designing on a computer and you can create something like this, you can create 100 variations, 1,000, 10,000, whatever the case may be, and sell them. See what happens. Do it for shits and giggles. Why not? See what happens. If you get rich, please remember Wildstar.
Yeah, remember Nickolas.
Wildstar gave you this information.
so let's go back. Let's go back to the yacht, because there's nothing they can do with the yacht in the metaverse. They can't pretend to ride it. They can't pretend to go in it. It's just all they can do is say, I own a yacht in the metaverse.
Okay, so let's say, for instance, one of these metaverse communities ends up developing into a space. Okay, so this NFT right here, if let's say Facebook is creating their own metaverse, right?
Yep.
If I wanted to import my NFT into their metaverse, now I can drive around my yacht in that metaverse. I can have parties on that yacht, invite you. You can come in, and because it's, again, interactive, you can either sit on your computer and click around and see things like a 3D tour, or you can buy a headset and put it on, and now you're fully immersed into this virtual reality.
It's not real.
It's not real.
It's not real. I'm blown away by it. But you know what, man? Look, and again, this is the pessimist in me, or the skeptic, whatever you want to call it. But look, man, if I'm under 25 years old, why not, man? Plug me in. Like, what does the future hold for a human being who's 25 years old or younger? Honestly,
Yeah.
Plug me in, man. I just go ahead right back here. I'll take a yacht, I'll take an NFT and a Bitcoin, please, and plug me in, and I'll live happily ever after.
And that's where who is that Tony was saying about this the start of the Matrix.
The Matrix, dude, it's I can't wrap my head around it, and it's
I think that would be it. Like, if you ever seen the movie Ready Player One, check it out. But it was basically about how everybody in the world was plugged into these virtual realities, using headsets and haptic suits and whatever the case may be. But we didn't live in the real world anymore. Everybody lived in this virtual reality. Everybody, you know.
Do you think, Nick, like honestly, do you think that's what younger, like, because look, I'm old, I get it, I'm old. Is that what younger people want? Do they just look at the world and go, yep, fuck this?
Yeah, they want to check out, So unfortunately, it's a way for them to kind of mentally escape all of the troubles in the real world and, enjoy what's available to them in the virtual one. Tony says big energy is a scam. Yeah, especially if they're making money off of people mining and, plugging into metaverses and shit. Because you still got to pay an electric bill. Like Shay said, if they ever pull the power, you
Yep.
can't plug into your metaverse now. So what are you going to do?
Right. So how much do we only have? Like 5 minutes left. Tony, man, next time you've got to jump on.
Yes, definitely.
Because I know this is a subject that Tony's got a lot of questions about too. Oh, that was the other thing that I wanted to ask. Making an NFT. Where would you suggest? Is that open sea base? Open base?
So OpenSea is a marketplace. It's just like an eBay for you to sell your NFT. It's not somewhere where you can make it. Remember, an NFT can be anything. Right now, you have people that are uploading selfies and selling them as NFTs. You can sell videos. We can sell this podcast as an NFT. And of course, if people buy it or whatever the case may be, that'll generate some income for us, but also for the purchaser if they were to resell it. But anything and everything can be an NFT. Remember, it's just the receipt of something. So Ticketmaster are going to be starting to sell concert tickets, event tickets as NFTs. So the NFT possibly in the future could end up being more valuable than an event or whatever you can get in exchange for it. It's crazy that could happen, but that's the possibility that this creates.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, absolutely. But we definitely should take advantage of it in any way, shape, or form. So I'm glad that you bought $50 of Ethereum, use it. I would say definitely use it. Try to save some of it if you can, but if you can use it to make more money, that's what this is all about. So
it's doing nothing but losing money right now. What do I do with it to make more money? The only thing I can think of, right, is to make NFTs. Because the only reason that I bought Ethereum is because I went to OpenSea, and because I wanted to learn how to make NFTs.
Okay.
I thought maybe there's some special skill you have to know, and apparently there's not, kids. You
No.
don't need any special skill.
No.
Right? So anything can be an NFT. So I went on and I looked how to make that. But to make an NFT and be able to sell it on their platform, you have to have a crypto wallet with Ethereum.
Yes. So that's one thing that everybody out there that's interested in the NFT space should know is going to cost you. It's going to cost you to sell. It's going to cost you to buy, of course. So as a NFT creator, whenever you put out a project, you have to pay what's called gas fees. They're like taxes pretty much for the mining and for you posting your product or whatever.
But just so you know, like OpenSea right now, they have a platform or an area where you can make and sell NFTs and there's no gas charges.
On OpenSea?
Yeah.
You'll have to show me that because I thought with the Ethereum network itself, just wherever you go, anything that's on the Ethereum network is going to you have to pay a gas fee. I know there's other networks on the blockchain that are created like Solana and Cardano. And Solana, there's pretty much next to no gas fees for transactions. So that's why they're saying that Solana is going to be the next big NFT space for people to start utilizing, because instead of you buying Ethereum and selling things using Ethereum that are going to cost you more in gas fees, if you're paying $200 to buy something that's worth $100 on OpenSea, but you can come over here to the Solana network, and spend $50, more likely more people are going to transition to that blockchain. So it's just a way to process.
Makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Totally. Solana processes transactions faster than Ethereum. So that's why
it does?
Yeah.
So now is Solana its own cryptocurrency as well?
Yes. Yeah. But what you can do is you can convert your Ethereum to Solana.
All right.
So on whatever exchange that you bought it from, you can swap it for another cryptocurrency if you want.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
There was my one thing, my one big critique. So if you're new to crypto like I am, my one big critique about the whole experience so far is that figuring out your wallet and whatever, like I went through Coinbase and I got a Coinbase wallet as well, because I thought, hey, that just makes sense. Those two things will link. No, they don't.
No, they're separate.
They're very separate things. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I understand why. I understand for security purposes. But from a user standpoint, right, especially if you're new to crypto, understand that part of it is confusing and that it's honestly, it's dumb. I don't understand how somebody hasn't come along and just created the cure for that.
Only time will tell, because the space is new. And of course, when it comes to developers, the more that you get, creating decentralized apps, they're called dApps, you'll start to see the occurrence of that. But right now, MetaMask is one of the other front runners, as well as Coinbase, like you said. But Coinbase is an exchange. It started out as an exchange. They didn't offer wallet services. So while when you buy crypto in the exchange, you aren't able to use it until it's in your wallet.
Right.
So you have to. What Coinbase did was they just created another product, which was wallet, to say we also offer wallet services. But
exactly, and I still haven't got my crypto from Coinbase into my wallet yet. I still can't figure out how to do that.
I'll show you how to do it. It's basically you just go into your Coinbase account, and when they say transfer or send, you're going to put in your wallet address. And then
that was the address that they said to copy. That made absolutely no sense, and there was no whatsoever. Was it that one?
I feel like we need to probably do a crypto tutorial or something.
I feel like I need to drop kick the idiot who put this all together, man. Make it user friendly, for Christ's sake.
Right.
Yeah, we all want to switch to crypto. Hey, freedom's over here. No one speaks the same language. None of our shit works. But yeah, come use it.
Right. Yeah, it's all like a developer talking shit. So unless you're like a programmer and no coding and shit, you just get lost.
No, I worked with those folks for years.
I would say for the people out there that want to learn more about NFTs, Google it. First thing, visit Google University, look it up. What is an NFT? And just go down a list. Check out a few YouTube videos. If you like more visuals, check out images, all of this other stuff. You got a lot of creators out there, content creators, that are putting out information about this. So you can easily find out what it is and how it is and all of that stuff, but you got to do the homework. This
is what we should do, Nick. I have an idea.
What's that?
Let's you and I, and by you and I mean you, put together a whole list, like a class, right?
All right.
Of like the whole crypto world tutorial, and we'll sell that class in small increments as NFTs.
I like that idea.
Right?
If you're watching this and you heard that, don't steal our idea, okay?
Look, if you steal it and get rich, man, remember me. I only said it because I thought it was stupid.
And don't forget to add us to that royalty pool.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, man, it is a world that I can't wrap my head around, but it's going to be a brave new world, man. And I'm just
I'm excited about the ride and the many possibilities that it provides. So if you are out there watching and you're excited about it as much as I am, please definitely connect with me on social media right there at Governor Wildstar on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Check it out. And if you are on YouTube, definitely be sure to subscribe. Shane and I would greatly appreciate it if you subscribe. That helps us change this YouTube algorithm that wants to make sure that no one sees our videos.
Hey, man, we didn't even get porn guys this week. Where are those?
I know, right? What's going on?
It's going to make it hard to negotiate season 3 if we can't even get like the
right
bags to show up.
Yeah, we're losing our hecklers. So
yes, that wasn't an invitation, Tony.
But we would appreciate it if you also would help spread the word. So please share this video. Share this one. Any of our other shows, Nick and Shane Show on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. Just share us on social media. Help us get the word out there. Help us grow our audience. And help us help you bring back liberty, because that's what this is all about. We want to live free. Right, Shane?
Live free, die hard.
Yeah, I don't know about the die hard part.
I don't know. I'm not going to die easy. I'm not going to just go ahead. I'm good. No way.
I want an easy death, shit. It feels like we're already dying hard each day.
Not me, man. When I stumble over across the finish line, dude, it's going to be ass over tea kettle. There's nothing graceful about it. I am. I'm just going to be like
seeing you on the other side when that happens.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be like the human tumbleweed going across the finish line.
Oh my goodness. All right, you guys. Well, me and Shane will be back next week, Friday. Hope that you will be too. So in the meantime, we're out of here. Have a good night and take care until then. Peace. Hi, I'm Nick.
Hi, I'm Shane.
Nick.
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 Shane. Shane.
Nick.
Shane.
Nick.
Shane.
Nick.
Shane.
Nick.
Shane.
Hi, I'm Nick.
Hi, I'm Shane.
Hi, I'm Nick.
Hi, I'm Shane.
Hi, I'm Nick.
Hi, I'm Shane.